If you're looking to generate leads using Facebook lead ads, but you don't necessarily have a website, well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to get leads for your business without a website. Stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Chris Morano. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Blue Water Marketing, a digital agency that specializes in Facebook ads, Google ads, search engine optimization, and content marketing to generate leads and increase e-commerce sales. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is breaking down a step-by-step within Facebook's Business Manager of how to create lead ads for your business without a website. So the first step is you're going to go to business.facebook.com, and I hope you already have a business account. So we're going to skip over how to set up an account. We're just going to get right into the campaign creation. So make sure you end up on Ads Manager within the Facebook Business Suite, and it's pretty straightforward from there. But there are a few different aspects of lead ads that we're going to get into shortly to make sure you're getting qualified leads, not just the random people who say they've never clicked on you or heard of your business. So to get started, go ahead and click the Create button. I'm sure all of you have seen this, so this is nothing new. Now within the section, you're going to see the three different columns with all the different reasons as to why you want to advertise on Facebook: reach, brand awareness, conversions, traffic, leads, and that's what you want to click on. So you're going to go ahead and click on lead generation. Now here's where we get into the naming convention. Now if you haven't seen my video specifically on how to name your campaigns, your ad sets, and your ads to quickly be able to determine which ones are most effective, go ahead, click the link right up here, watch that video, figure out how to name your campaigns and your ad sets so organizationally you're in a better step to move forward, and then come back to this video. Now, generally when I create ad sets before we get into the interests, I'll go ahead and write hold in front of everything so I can have a breakdown, easily digestible information to see which campaigns and audiences are done, which ones are not, which ad sets need to be created, and then which ads I can place within each ad set. So we're going to do a simple, straightforward naming convention. It's BWM, Blue Water Marketing, leads, date, and goal. Personally, I do not like using campaign budget optimization when I'm creating my lead ads. The reason for that is I want to be super specific on which interests and audiences I'm targeting. I want to have the control over which ones have a better click-through rate, better CPMs, better cost per click, better cost per lead. So I want that control because I'm going to create multiple ad sets within this campaign to determine which ones are going to drive the lowest cost per lead. Now, if you don't have the time or you don't understand campaign budget optimization versus ABO or ad set budget optimization, you can go ahead and click campaign budget optimization, and that'll give Facebook the reins to kind of do what they think is right in terms of the audiences in the ad sets. So for this example, I'm showing you guys, we're going to do ad set budget optimization, meaning we're going to have a specific budget, $10 a day, $20 a day for each ad set to determine which one's most effective. So go ahead, click next. Now here's where the lead ads are different than a conversion, traffic, landing page views, any of those goals. The lead ads are going to keep people directly on Facebook. Now we have a few different options here. First being instant forms. Now, I've never tested calls because I find Google's way more effective for call ads, where Facebook is better for form submissions and automated chats. But with the automated chats, you're going to have to set up a chat bot. So in this video, we're going to go over specifically the two different types of forms that you're able to use for Facebook to get leads directly on Facebook. Now, for the instant forms, you are going to need to accept the terms of service and all that other stuff, so we're going to skip over that, and hopefully you can figure it out on your own. It's not very difficult. Once you've accepted all these, you're getting ready started on the instant forms. One thing you do want to consider is dynamic creative. Now, again, we are Facebook ads professionals, so we do not run dynamic creative because we want the control of what Facebook is showing. Now for you, where you might not have time, you can select like 4 or 5 images or videos and let Facebook show the most popular ones. Again, we don't like this option, but this is your ad account, this is your campaign. Go ahead with whichever you prefer. Now we're not going to get into the audience targeting because I don't know your business. I know my business, I know who we target, we use lookalike audiences a lot, but I can't recommend to you without knowing your business which audiences you should be targeting. But I will say, if you like this video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, and let's hop back into it. If you do have any questions about specific targeting audiences for your business, drop a comment below. Let me know what your business is. We've worked with countless home service businesses, a number of e-commerce stores. We have some good audiences that we've found in the past. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. So you're going to go ahead and click next. So you've identified instant forms, you've identified your audience, you've identified your location. Now we're going to the next set, which is the ads. And this is where it's going to be very important onto how you set up your forms. You're going to select whether you want a carousel, a single image, multiple images, videos. All of these things happen first. You're going to write your ad copy, your headlines, your offers, your call to actions. Then things get a little weird. Here's where we create our form. And the form has a mobile preview or a desktop preview that'll show you exactly what it looks like to create an instant form on Facebook. Now you have two different options. You have your more volume or your higher intent. Now, more volume sounds great, but generally speaking, when we've ran these types of ads in the past, when our clients call, they say, "I'm sorry, I have no idea who you are. I've never submitted this form." I don't know if it's the Facebook bots or the other bots or who is submitting these forms, but we generally find that the higher volume, yes, it does get higher volume, but the lead quality is far less. So if I were you, I would go ahead and create a higher intent. Now, all the difference is with this higher intent form is that there are a few extra questions to really qualify the person submitting the information. So go ahead, click higher intent or run a test, whichever you prefer. I'm just going off of our experience. Higher intent is way better in terms of qualified leads than the more volume. You can either upload an image or use the image from your ad. So sometimes we like to use the image from our ad because there's already that brand recognition that people aren't confused as to where they just went. From there, I want you to write out a greeting. "Hello, so-and-so. This is so-and-so from so-and-so business." Write a description of what these people are about to get or what they are about to submit their information for. Free ebook, free strategy review, free on-site consultation, free roof inspection, whatever it is that you're offering. Here's where you want to reiterate it to ensure that you're going to get a qualified, ready-to-purchase lead. Next, here's where it gets a little fun. We're getting to the question section. So this is that higher intent aspect where we're qualifying the person who's about to give us their information. Again, this is also where you get the email, name, phone number, but let's start with something else. So if you are a roofing company that is using these lead ads to get a lead without using your website, well, then maybe you want to ask for the estimated square footage. Or maybe you want to ask what type of roof they need, tile, shingle, stone, whatever type of roof they're looking for. Ask certain questions to ensure that these people, A, are looking for a new roof, and B, are ready to explore working with your business. If you just leave it name, phone number, email, there's this question of whether or not they're kind of in that shopping around research phase or if they are actually seeking out somebody to help them with a roof. So I always add a couple extra questions before going into that name, email address, phone number. So the next step is a privacy policy. So you do need somewhere to have a website or a landing page or something set up with a privacy policy. And that's not my rules, that's Facebook rules. They want to make sure that whoever is giving you their information are fully understanding of what you are going to do with that information. And that's not something to mess around with. Facebook's crazy, Google's crazy. All these different platforms are now requiring privacy policies. I believe you can do one within your Google My Business, but I'm not quite sure, so don't hold me to that. If you guys know the answer to that question, go ahead, leave a comment below. Super curious as to where you guys have your privacy policies if you don't have a website. Then you have your review screen, and this is where you get to go through and make sure that your form is exactly how you want it, and maybe you create two forms to see which one works better. The good old A/B test. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, go ahead, leave a comment below. I will help you with your lead ads so that you don't need to drive people to your website. If you guys found this useful, go ahead, subscribe, check out our blog, bluewatermarketing.com/blog, for more information that we don't usually give to everybody. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, where we're putting out content all the time to help you guys out. And we'll see you next week.